What's up, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this is war number 11 of season 30 something. I forgot. But this is war number 11 of the season. I think it's war number 30, season number 37. I forgot. Anyway, we are bringing in Colossus, Ghost, and also Kitty Pryde. First fight here, we have a null. So this fight, plain and simple with Colossus, parry and heavy. That's it. That's literally it. Just parry and heavy. Like what else do you expect? What else do you expect to have? Colossus is just that good. All you just have to do is parry and heavy. And this man just tanks on the damage. That's it. L2. And we just do it again. Right now we have 25 armor stacks, but that's basically nothing for Colossus. That's it. Next up we have the Human Torch. So I don't know who I used here. Who did I use here? Colossus again. Hazard Shift, Incinerate, Poison. Yep. So this fight, very simple. So what I'm trying to do is just trying to ramp up my armors. But I don't think it's gonna, from what I remember, it does not really work. So what I'm just gonna do, parry, heavy. That's pretty much it. And then I'm just gonna parry this. As you know, the way how I play Colossus against a Human Torch, I could tank SP1s, and it's great to build that flare state. That temperature, only because he's going to be placing more incinerates on you. So mainly just block the L1, block the L2 if you want, because once you use your L2, the armors is just gonna, the armors is just gonna stay there. Now, as you can see, this AI was being very, very, very passive with not throwing his special attack, but finally throws it. I was like, thank God. But my input dropped right there. So I was like, are you for real? So I go for a parry again. Parry, heavy right there. So I blocked this for the temperature. And then my input dropped again. And I was like, yo, are you for real? So now I'm up against the wall. I have 16 armor buffs. I tried to re-parry, but it failed. So I was like, okay, that's my fault. That reparry was my fault. But yo, 2 inputs. I was like, it's gonna be one of those wars, isn't it? So yeah. Next up, we have a Domino, and do we do this fight? I'm pretty sure we don't. I'm pretty sure we wait this out. Oh no. So we're taking this fight with Kitty Pryde. And honestly, I'm pretty happy on how this turned out. Because Domino is a very tricky champion to fight. And with Kitty Pryde, it's pretty simple. It's still an annoying fight, do not get me wrong. This fight is purely, it's pure hell. This fight is literally pure hell. I do not like fighting Domino whatsoever without a tech champion. But on this specific node, Kitty Pryde can just bypass the root because it's a debuff. So whenever she phases, debuffs don't really affect her. But the Domino evaded, so I was like, okay, this is pretty bad. And we do not have the Tiger synergy. So I was like, you know what? Screw it. Because this AI was being so defensive. This AI was just blocking. So I was like, screw it. Activate L3. Let's just get out of here. Let's just get this done. So we activate L3. She uses L2, which is good. I'm fine with this. So right now she's down to 44. So now I have 5 prowess. And the AI is being so defensive still. Dex to hit, so now the unblockable hit is gone now. Rootwood's about to activate, does not matter, I bypassed the roots. And as you can see, the fight's going very decently. AI is being a little bit defensive, but it's fine for Kitty Pryde. I have, just the L2 right here, and I just bypass the debuff, so it's pretty much nothing. But all in all, pretty decent fight. I was actually very shocked about that. Next up we have a Rintrah. So as you saw in that little mini clip right there, I'm gonna use Ghost. And Rintrah against Ghost is not a bad fight. This Rintrah is unawakened, so yeah, his fight's a little bit easier. But as you can see, he was being defensive. He was just running away. I was like, are you for real right now? Literally running away. So that was pretty bad on the first half. But as you can see, this AI is being pretty defensive. So I was like, okay, so I have to be extremely careful. But as you can see, he activates the Unstoppable. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get the armor break on me, which is fine. I'm fine getting an armor break on me. Now I just need to ramp up some damage. There's my damage I need to ramp up. L2 right there, 13%. And as you can see, he needs the L2 right there. I mean L1. Recoil killed him. I would really like a 6-star Ghost. If I get a 6-star Ghost, she would hit rank 3. Definitely for Alliance War. Definitely, because that's the only time I really use Ghost, is mainly for Alliance War. So I would love a 6-star Ghost for Alliance War. But this was the champion that I was kind of thinking about, who can I use? And I was contemplating over many champions. But I was mainly about to go for Falcon to bring him on this path. But I was like, I can do Ghost with this fight. I haven't done it in a while, but Ghost versus Thing on this particular node, if I can play it right, fully boosted or decently boosted, I could win this fight if I can manage his rock stacks to the best of my capability. So now he's at 10 rock stacks, or 11 right now. So now I'm going to hit him a few more times. Now he's down to 15. Which is, you know, right now we are having a great start. So I intercept right there. As you can see, the power is coming back. Seven, 8, 9, 10, 11. I dash back right there by holding my block. 12, 13, 14, 15. Waiting for him to use his L2. He uses his L2 now, which is fine. I'm waiting for him to dash in. He dashes in. And as you can see, this fight is very simple if you know how to manage it properly. I actually surprised myself in this fight because that was like the main fight I was pretty much worried about. But next up, we have a Wong. This fight is very simple, nothing too difficult on this fight. Do we have a mini boss here? No, I don't know what we have here on the boss island. But he activates L1, and I was very shocked because usually he would go for a heavy, but you know, it's fine. I didn't have to use the special attack right there. But yeah, I was pretty much shocked. Now this node, you know, Rich Get Richer. Why is Dragon Man on here? I was like, why is Dragon Man on here? Why are champs where it's like the most like useless champs on Rich Get Richer? Like, do they not know like what champs can counter this? Dude, I got Colossus. I don't need Mystic champions. I have Colossus. So Colossus here, basically for this node, I try to parry, but the input dropped. So I was like, we are not dying here right now. We are on a good streak. We have literally cheated death plenty of times this war. We are not dying now. So my whole goal is this right now. Stack up them armors. Stack them up. If I do not stack them up, if my input drops again, I'm screwed. So right now we are at 20 armor up buffs. We drop down now to 16. We parry. We are close to 20. So are we able to take an L3 if possible? Well, maybe. I'm not too sure, but I know we were able to take an L2 with 15 stacks of armor up buffs. But it doesn't even matter because of the L1, 24%, and Colossus just clutches it. So, oh yes, we do have a boss. We do have the Bishop fight. Um, and also we have the Apocalypse fight. So for Apocalypse here, we use Ghost, 100%. We use Ghost. And I was really contemplating about. I was really thinking about bringing in throughout this entire war. I was really thinking about bringing in Nebula. Y'all know that I'm a huge Nebula fan. I love playing Nebula so much. Definitely, if I do not pull Omega Sentinel, out of the Alliance War rewards, I'm gonna rank for Nebula. But that's like way into the future because my next rank 4, y'all know it, is going to be Gamora. I've said this plenty of times. Yes, I have ranked for Chavez, but that was for Alliance War defense, and she was gonna hit rank 4 already. So I was like, okay, fine, I'm gonna rank for her. But next is gonna be Gamora. Then if I don't pull Omega Sentinel, it's going to be Nebula, 100%. But next up, we have a Apocalypse. Now Apocalypse is not difficult whatsoever. This is literally just an easy fight, but I make a huge oopsie in this fight. So I know how to dodge this L2, so I dodge it, but I mistimed the third dodge and I die. I was like, how did I mistime that? I'm so stupid. Why? And my other thing in my head was, why did I even try to contest to dodge it? So there were so many things going on in my mind at this point. I was like, okay, that's one death this war. Let's try how to make it another. So I'm being extremely careful here. We are pretty boosted. And this AI is not working with us. So he goes for a heavy. We activate L2. We get some power back. He uses L2 again. I block it like a smart kid. And we go for the L2 right here. And we go for an L2 again. Fight's now over. Now, because, and I was basically mainly supposed to play Ghost in the next fight, and I was really contemplating being like, okay, you know, I'll wait it out. I could wait this out. Aspect of Evolution. I'll wait this out. Wait for everybody. But I was like, Kitty Pryde could do this. I was sitting here for like a hot minute really thinking about this. I was thinking about, should I bring in Kitty Pryde for this fight? This was before I started recording. And I was like, if I build up to L2 or build to L3, I'll be fine. Because then I'll be able to tank it. Right? So I go into this fight with Kitty Pryde. And was I terrified? Yes. Because my whole thing was to wait. But I see that he has suicides. So I'm over here like, okay, that's not bad per se. But it's still going to be very, very, very difficult. So I'm trying to bait out his L2, but he's not using it. But now he uses it. I drop a massive L2. So I hit him through his block. And he's not using his L1. I was like, wait. Oh, no, I forced him not to use his L1. So I was like, okay, if I could Dex his L2, I win this fight. That's all I need. I need to Dex his L2. And I do it. I was like, thank God I win. Because if I did not Dex that, I was going to die. So I was like, thank God I Dex that. And I won. Jesus Christ. And we did end up winning the war. Very, very happy about that. So this is war number 11. And war number 12 is currently still going on. Should have that video recorded and uploaded or uploading the exact same time as the war rewards drop. So it will be a triple upload today. But after that, the upload, as y'all know, uploads will be going slowly. But again, please let me know in the comments what section or what path would y'all like for me to do. Path 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or you want me to continue doing path 9. I have no issues changing it up. in the war season, just for it to be a little shaken up for y'all and also be shaken up for me. But thank you guys for watching. Take care and have an absolutely amazing day.